And we're live. Welcome to Friday, Muscle Shirt Friday, matching edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host. The
Hold
C-
up, hold up, hold
what?
up.
What?
You said we would never do matching, and is that blue or is that black? Because if it's black, I can change.
It's blue.
Ain't got it's blue. All right, cool. We good. We good.
Okay. Okay. You
All
black.
right, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm black.
All right. As I was saying, welcome to Friday, Muscle Shirts edition of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner of SoReal Studios with SoReal, and my muscle shirt partner in crime, Reggie Walker.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Look. I had to get that clarified earlier, man, because it was too much. Because we already promised them it was like it would never be a combined effort. We didn't plan this, so you know what? We just hopped on. And it's like, wait, is that black? If it's black, I can change.
Nah, it's blue. It is
All right,
blue. It's
cool,
pretty
cool.
close, but it's not it.
Pretty,
It's not it. So
pretty
when in
close.
doubt, make sure you wear black, because I don't own that one single black muscle shirt. Gray, yes, definitely.
Du-
But black, no.
Duly noted.
All right. So everybody know what we do every Friday. So let's get to it. UFC, baby. UFC. Let's get started on that. We got 5 matchups again. Like I guess it's gonna be like this all the time. We got 5 matchups. The first matchup before we start, like always, I like to apologize in advance because I'm gonna get these names wrong. I can't help it. They are confusing. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. We got Megamed Ank Ankalaev versus Ion Cutelaba.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna just go on record by saying I think that was the worst.
That first one, man. That first one sounded too nice. Like I wanted to. I almost. You'll hear about it in a few minutes. But yeah, those two people are fighting first. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the one you had the most difficulties.
That's the way you
And
pick.
I'm only going with him because you can't pronounce his name at all. That's the only reason. Other than that, it's the clear cut favorite in the underdog. But
Okay.
no. Seriously, I'm going with Megamed Ankalaev, and that's what I'm going with. Um, he on a 4-fight win streak. You can't take nothing away from him. He 13-1, got 8 knockouts. His last loss came from Paul Craig, and if you can remember, Paul Craig went out like a solid bitch to Minifield. What was that, last week? Week before
Yep.
last? So yeah, I'm definitely going with this Megamed Ankalaev. Uh, can't really speak on Cutelaba, but he did lose his last fight. It was back in February, so I don't think he just on track or can keep up enough with somebody who's been consistently fighting. And that Paul Craig fight came back in March, and then that last fight, yeah, it was back in March. But I still think he's a little bit more well polished than Cutelaba. Cutelaba. Cutel.
Yeah.
I'm just
Cute
gonna
little,
end it there.
cute, cute little. But I'm going with the dude that I couldn't pronounce. I'm going with Megamed. Simply because the last time they actually fought each other before, and it was in
Hmm.
February. He beat him, so he already know how he gonna be. I don't think he gonna do anything to change himself, and he knocked his ass out last time. So repeat. Yes, you
Repeat.
could put it down. Put it down. He will
I, I
knock
agree.
his ass out again.
I agree. This is going in both of our fives.
Knockout.
You
I
wanna
ain't putting up
you
a
want
round.
oh, okay. Okay.
Nope, no
Just
round.
wondering.
He
Just
just
wondering.
getting.
Go
He
ahead.
gonna knock him out.
Okay.
All right. Next fight, we got Ricardo Lamas versus Bill Aglio.
I'm going with the underdog, man.
Going with
In
Lamas.
your fact, Lamas is not the underdog.
Oh, he's
This
favorite.
he favored. Yes. 320 to 265.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going with the underdog, man. Despite Ricardo Lamas's impressive 19-8-0 record, 4 knockouts in there. He did lose his last fight.
Yes, he did.
He has lost in his last 5 fights. He done lost 2. He's more of a wrestler versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter with a
Right.
13-4-0 record.
Mhm.
I like him in this fight. They evenly matched up. Dana, of course, always did a real decent job with this, but I'm going with the underdog, man. I really feel like he has a real chance to win this fight.
I agree. I'm going with Aglio. Um,
Okay.
I like the fact that he he's fresh,
Yeah.
mainly because he's fresh. And I feel like
Yeah.
with him being fresh, he's gonna be hungry. Like I said before, last week when person was hungry and he wanted to win, and he ended up winning with a knockout. I'm not going no knockout or anything like that. I just know that Aglio will be the victor in this fight.
Okay. I respect it.
So, what we two? We got the same on two of them.
2-0. Again, I'm trying to make a comeback from last week. I don't know why you following my lead right now.
I ain't
Just trying to
following your
make sure
lead.
you just trying to make sure
You
you stay
actually
on
making
top.
good picks. You making good picks this week. All right, let's check and see where you continue. Third fight between Ji Young Kim versus Alexa Grasso or Grasso. Who
All
you
right.
got?
I said Grasso at first based on the fact that she's a striker, and I love strikers. But she did lose her last fight, majority decision. Now, when you look at these two women side by side,
Mm-hmm.
it's really no comparison. Chi Young Kim is killing. I'm talking about height, weight, reach. She's killing it in every, you know,
Every single one.
yes. So, in my eyes, I look at, somebody who is also a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter as well. They gonna just sit there and wait on them strikes to come in, and she gonna tear her ass apart.
Fact.
This will definitely be either a TKO or submission very early.
Okay. And you got Kim.
I got Kim, yes.
I agree. I got Kim also. Yes, I was looking at it. Her reach is, man, 72 compared to
72. It's
66.
crazy.
She's 2 inches taller.
Hmm.
She's 10 pounds heavier.
Exactly. Let that
She's
let
3 years
let
older.
let that 10 pounds get on top of her for any considerable amount of time.
it's
That's gonna
gonna
be the
be
tail of the tapes.
it's gonna be a toll. It's gonna carry
Hmm.
a whole huge toll in that fight. So
Hmm.
I had to agree. I
Okay.
got Kim. So we both got 3 in a row.
3-3.
All right, this one I feel like it's gonna be different. Robbie
Now
Lawler versus Neil Magny. Who you got?
I got Neil Magny. Yes, I do. You want me to explain why?
You don't have to if you want to.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna focus on the person who I don't got then.
All
I
right,
don't got Robbie Lawler.
all
The
right.
man done lost his last. He lost I think three out of five,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 of those came consecutively. This man has lost his shit. He does not need to be fighting somebody who is as hungry as Neil right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused on this matchup. I don't see where it happened or why it happened. Not to mention that he just lost uh uh I don't think it was his last fight, maybe in the fight before that, but he fought Tyrone Woodley, which if you know that name, got the belt right now. So I mean, that's a clear favorite for me, man. And Neil is gonna come in here. He's gonna dominate. I'm not gonna say he's gonna knock him out, even though he does have 8 wins by knockouts or TKO. So yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Neil, man. Got Neil. Clear cut favorite to win on the betting side too. So yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Reggie, but
You got him too.
yeah, I got him too. I got Magny too. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got him too. I got Magny, man. Sorry, Lawler, but it's not your fight. All right, so 4 in a row. We definitely ain't gonna have the same on this last one. All right, Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith going up against Alexander Rocket. Who you got?
I got Rockets, and I hope that's not a shocker. They got the same fighting style. They almost built exactly the same. They both lost. They both hungry. The only difference that I see is that Anthony Smith lost the belt to one of my personal favorite, John Bun Jones. And I don't think he's ever really just shook back since then. I can't remember when that last fight was, but I think it was earlier this year.
It was
earlier this year. And he's fought another fight since then. So he's fresh. Rockets hasn't fought since December, in which he lost. But that last loss taught him something, and it was only his second loss.
Right.
So, I mean, if we got to go with somebody who is more hungry, and somebody who is more deserving, honestly, in my opinion, I got to go with Rockets, man. I mean, like, he's just the more impressive fighter. Like, when I look at his style of fighting, like I said, both of them are strikers. But when I look at his style, it's just like, I can't stress it enough, man. He is a dog. He's hungry. It's just like he goes his opponent with no fear at all. It's not even really a control issue with him because he's constantly on the attack. That's what makes him so vicious, and that's why I don't believe that this fight will go the distance at all.
Okay. Anthony Smith is a veteran, man. He done had plenty fights. Now, Rockets, he only had 14? 12 and 2.
Fights. Yeah.
So normally veterans will be able to know exactly what these young bucks could do because they're more experienced. So with that being said, I got Rocket.
Because this old man ain't got no clue what to do with this young buck.
I got Rockets, man. I was trying to find some way to convince myself that, hey,
I couldn't.
We couldn't have nothing different.
This actually, this one and which one was it? The Bill Algio fight. This one, those two were the toughest for me, but that one was a little easier. This one really just sent me like, should I trust this vet? Nah, this young man gonna come in here and whoop his ass quick. That's what's gonna happen.
I see it coming. I definitely see it coming. So we all got the same one.
Yep.
Same one.
And as far as the files, as far as the fans keeping up, trying to make sure that we stay on our shit, we got 5 matches, and we got 1 guaranteed KO.
Yep. That was from you, wasn't it? Or from me? No, we both were guaranteed. We both guaranteed.
Both. Yep.
All right. So let's move on to the NBA. So apparently the NBA will resume back on tomorrow. I believe it'd be 6 games between this weekend. We only gonna talk about 5 of them because, to be honest with you, one of them don't even matter. Bucks Magics. We both got the Bucks. So.
Of course. Yep.
Okay. All right. So first game is between the Thunder and the Rockets. Who you got on that? Rockets. No, it's tied 2-2.
Tied 2-2.
So who you got? I don't know if
Right.
Westbrook is back or not, but it's tied 2-2.
Westbrook is cleared to play game 5.
Who you got?
I got Rockets. Not because Westbrook is back, but because Houston went up 2-0. They got whooped 2 times in a row. Both close games.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that SGA been balling. CP3 been doing his thing in clutch moments.
Yes, he has.
This is the game that the Rockets have actually woke up and found out that, you know what, we can't be that team to not secure on turnovers. And if you honestly think about it, the Thunder are, I think, 7th in the league in turnovers. Mm-hmm. So, Houston just not capitalizing off that because they're taking the wrong type of shots at the wrong times, especially right. Off of those turnovers. You're supposed to capitalize off moments like that. So, in my opinion, I just feel like Houston will wake up and finally find a way to beat them in this game. I'm not saying that it won't go 7 games because I think I predicted the series 6. I'm not sure. I checked the files on that, but in Houston's favor as well. But I still don't feel as though they'll let it go to 7.
Okay.
So
I agree. I got the Rockets, but it's because of what you didn't want to say. So I'm going to say it anyway. Westbrook's back. Yeah. Westbrook is back. He will make a big difference. And I feel like that the Rockets will beat the Thunder by more than 10 points.
Is that the spread?
I think the spread's like 6, but I'm going 10.
Rockets will win by 10?
Or more.
Can I get a shot on that?
Yep.
But you could have scraped it in the
shot. All right. Second game of Saturday night will be between the what's left of the Blazers and the Lakers. As we all know, the so-called superstar in Dame Lillard is out. He is back home with his child, enjoying himself because he is hurt and he already know it was gonna be over with anyway. So he just took an early leave.
He dropping the mixtape next week, y'all.
I don't care. His mixtape game is better than his ball game. So.
Yes.
With that being said, who you got? Who you got?
I got Lakers, man. I had Lakers in, I believe 5 anyway. So I'm going Lakers, man. There's nothing that team can do without a healthy Dame. I mean, it's unmatched. There's nothing that you can do.
Okay, they couldn't do nothing with Dame anyway.
Well, at least they won a game.
Wow. Congratulations.
So this could
Gentleman's
have been
sweep. Gentleman's sweep.
This is not a gentleman's sweep. This is a superstar got hurt, so that team diminished without him.
They weren't going to win game 5 regardless.
Well, I can't be the person that says that. And if they do without him, what are you to say then?
That they can do better without Dame?
Do better? That's not even
because
they already won the game.
The G League Player of the Year, CJ McCullough, will be the leading scorer on that team, and he will prove you that he deserved to be in the NBA instead of just being a lead front runner in G League.
Look, if you go back to our previous podcast, I said that he deserved a 10-day contract in the NBA. So with that being said,
a 10-day
during the playoffs, especially. Throughout the season, I wouldn't even count on it. But during the playoffs, he has showed me that he deserves a 10-day contract in the NBA. And I mean, he doing this thing without Dame. Yes, completely agree. He is the number one scorer on that team. On that team outside of Dame. When Dame is gone, he's supposed to do, which step up and not be a G League player and show these NBA players that you are a legitimate NBA mini star.
I believe he already showed that before, but whatever.
Okay,
Lakers gonna win, move on to the next round. Get ready to
cool.
face between the Rockets and the Thunder. So,
Definitely right.
well, we'll see about that. All right, game one of the second round between the Boston Celtics and the Toronto Raptors. So, with that being said, both teams just came from a sweep of their opponents. Who do you have in this one?
I mean, that pretty much goes without question. It's the Boston Celtics. Uh, I picked this series in 6. We will give them 2. One will come game 2, and the other will come game 4.
Okay.
But we will win this series to advance. So, I mean, unless you want me to just sit here and give you 20 extra minutes of why my Celtics deserve this, then Celtics will win. And if you disagree, whatever, your opinion don't matter. You sitting at home next to that Leonard retired jersey and that vintage Duncan jersey, which I respect wholeheartedly.
It's okay. You finna be joining us in a few more weeks, so I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna save your seat. Matter of fact, that seat right there is specially for you. Got your
You've been
name
you've
on
been
it. It
you've
got
been
your
saving
it
it.
got your girly jersey, which has failed, by the way. It has
Why is it
failed.
not back on the wall? Put it back on the wall.
It failed. It's basically where it needs to be anyway. It has fallen from grace. And now it's landed on the table. So that seat that you see right there, it's a special. Matter of fact, I even got a cushion for it. So with that being said, I got the Raptors. Game one.
That's a bold move, but it is what it is. You call it how you see it.
Damn right. Game four. Well, the fourth game that
Game
we're going to
6.
talk about, which is game 6 between the LA Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Luca has been balling, but Luca got roughed up last game. However, just found out a few minutes ago that Kristaps Porzingis does have a meniscus tear. He is out for the rest of the playoffs. So, with that being said, who you got?
I got the Clippers. I've been had the Clippers winning this series in this exact same fashion. I didn't rule out Kristaps Porzingis being injured or hurt. I just felt like that he wasn't enough of a role player to help out Luka. But just like I said, Luka been doing this thing. I did not see him balling like he's been balling in the playoffs. This is his first time in a completely different setting. But I do think that he proved me wrong. He stood the test, and he showed me that in a few years that I can look. Well, not even a few. Probably the next couple of years, the next 1 or 2 years, he can show me why he is the leader of that team and he deserves that title of superstar. Like I said, Dame has done it several times, 7 straight times, has showed me that he is the leader of that team and he is a superstar. So if you just build talent around players, then without that, they still making it. So that's a superstar. You just need more talent around that player. So I'm going Clippers, man. Clippers definitely gonna win this game. The Mavs are going home. I wanted to say that they'll win one more, but when I found out about Porzingis being hurt and the fact that Luka can't score what was it, 43-17 and what 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can't do that every night. Not every night. We can't expect that from anybody. I don't care who you are. You can't expect that from anybody. So
That's true.
Clippers, man.
I agree. I definitely got the Clippers. I got the Clippers in a close one either way because I believe in Luka more than I believe in Dame. Dame will give up on you in a heartbeat compared to Luka, who has that dog in him. And they have won a game without Porzingis already. So they have shown that they can beat them without Porzingis. Now, it did take that 46, 17 to 16 in order for them to do it, but it was done. And Seth Curry, he stepped up. You can expect Finney Smith, he stepped up. Uh, what? Tim Hardaway Jr. stepped up. Boban, expect a double double from Boban. I said it.
This is game 6 now.
Yep, double double for Boban. Expect
Okay.
that game 6. So I got them.
You know
winning.
what? I can't say that he won't in a loss. I can't.
Yeah, with all that being said, they still gonna lose though. It'll be a close one though. I do have them close. So
Okay.
last game is game 6 between the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. Now the Utah Jazz is up 3-2, and Jamal Murray has been balling. Matter of fact, he's the reason why they won that last game, game 5, in order for them to stay
The only
alive.
reason. The only reason.
Now, with that being said, will he be able to force a game 7 or it's over?
Definitely. He gonna force a game 7. This is definitely going 7. And I'm not sure if I predicted 7, but I think I said 6 in this series. The Nuggets just need one more game. And that one more game is gonna prove to the top dogs of the West why they are in it. They are hungry. Both of those teams are hungry. I don't think the Nuggets have enough because you only relying on the other Mitchell, who he can do it, but he's just not. He can't get everything done. I believe more in the Nuggets, man. The Nuggets are hungrier. They will win this and force a game 7. Will they lose game 7? Yes. And the Nuggets will go home pay.
But they will force one.
They will force a game 7. That's my prediction.
No, they won't. It is over. Give me the Utah Jazz. They will finish this off. Donovan Mitchell will put up about 50 in a win.
About 50. He's been putting up
so it'd be
about 50 the entire series.
About 45 to 50, in between that range. And Mike Conley gonna ball out. Expect Craig to get some good shots. Craig is from the Nuggets. My bad. Expect Mr. COVID himself, Rudy Gobert.
Mm-hmm.
He will have a 2010 game. Something like that.
More like 10 and 9.
Nah, he have a 2010 game in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Utah finishing it. Utah will finish it out.
All right. That's as fair as we can get it, I guess.
Yep. All right. So, last one is baseball. Baseball is back. They have been postponing games. Shouts out to them. Jackie Robinson Day is today. So, everybody wearing their 42. So, shouts out to them for that. We got 5 series we're going to talk about. And I believe, 4 of them? No, just 3 of them are 4-game series. And 2 of them are 3 games. So we're going to start with the first 4-game series. And I believe that's between the Orioles and the Blue Jays. Who you got? That's 4 games.
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays sweep.
I mean, if you want to call it a sweep, then we can. I mean, they did last time. The last time they played, they did sweep them. I'm not gonna call it a sweep though. They will win this 4-game series, but I'm not calling it sweep. If you want to call it, I can easily put it in Lamar files.
No, I agree.
Sweep. Okay.
No sweep. 3-1
All right.
Blue Jays.
All right, cool. That was easy.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. All right, the next one between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Who you got?
I got Cubs. That's easy.
Cubs 2-1.
That's easy.
I don't think it's that easy.
Man, it's almost looking like a sweep.
Oh wow.
The Reds 5 games. The Reds 5 games back in the Central right now. So that's pretty easy to say. Like, well, it's not pretty easy, but like, I can't say sweep 100%, but I can easily say 2-1, easily, and it's possibly the first 2 games.
Okay. I got the Cubs too, but I don't know about the easily part.
About the winner.
The easily part. Cubs be tripping. I ain't seen them in quite a few games. They be tripping.
I mean, shit, they averaging 8 points a game.
And they don't have a winning record, do
They
they?
number 1 in the Central. If we're talking about
they are
records,
18. Yeah, it's just they last 10 games. They've been 6-4. Yeah, they 18-12. So
I mean, it's still impressive because I mean, if you think about it, like if we look at the team, well, you know what? We'll get to that later. Go ahead.
all right. So the third one is between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals. 3-game series. Who you got?
I like the Indians, man. I like Tristan McKenzie, been balling, consistent. I also is it De Leon? Daniel De Leon? I think that's his name.
Yeah, De Leon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, DeJong.
Right. The pitcher?
You're talking about DeJong.
The pitcher for the Cardinals.
Oh, the pitcher for the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is De Leon.
Yeah. I'm not feeling his consistency.
Okay.
So I think this is a good matchup. You got the number 2 in the AL Central versus the number 3 in the AL Central. So it's like
both need wins.
It's like both need wins. So, but I'm gonna give it to the Indians just off the skill set of Tristan, and yeah, easy 2-1.
Okay, I agree with this one. Definitely, it's gonna be an easy 2-1 for the Indians. So, yeah, I agree on that one. That is gonna be an easy 2-1 for the Indians. So, with that being said, let's move on to the fourth one between the Padres, San Diego Padres, and your Colorado Rockies. 4-game series. Who you got?
And I got my Rockies, of course. But it could be a tie.
Could be a tie. You got your Rockies, but it could be a tie.
It could be a tie. I got Rockies. I really don't know what to say about Freeland, man. Like I don't know, man. He seemed like
pitcher.
He decent. That's all I can say is he fucking decent. That's it.
He decent.
Not like he
Nothing
doesn't
to get excited about.
Exactly. That's my that's why I expressed this hate for him. Kind of, I ain't gonna call it hate, but it's like a dislike for him. It's like, God damn it, just do your job. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If pitch about 6 innings, don't give up no more than 2 runs. That's it.
Exactly.
Get some strikeouts in there.
Go sit down.
Right.
Get your relief out there. Okay, I'm good with that.
Right.
But No, man, you overworked for your wealth,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. But yeah, man, I'm still going with the Rockets in this series. I mean, I feel like we can get 3 games out of them.
Okay. I don't see
Probably
it.
get blew out 1 game.
Yeah, I can see that, but I don't see no. I don't see y'all winning. But I do see it's a
Okay,
tie. I did
you
pick
do
tie.
see a tie.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did pick tie. I did
all right.
pick tie on that one. Last but not least, we got the Angels versus the Mariners. 4-game series.
Yep,
Seattle Mariners versus the LA Angels of Anaheim. Who you got?
nobody. It's a tie.
Oh, you got a tie on this?
Yeah, I got tie on this. They both
Okay.
suck. Ain't now one on one. Ain't now one of their ass won 15 games. The whole conference, that whole conference sucks. Like
Fact.
it sucks. Like
Fact.
they suck. They can't beat each other. They can't beat nobody else outside of the conference. They suck. This is gonna be a tie, and both of them gonna high five each other while walking off the field after the series.
After a
That's
good
how I feel
old
like it's gonna
time.
happen.
We back in the
You know what?
same boat.
Had fun.
Yeah. Enjoy this 4 game. Enjoy it, y'all, man. Now we both got the same thing. We both stuck in the same spot again.
That's how I feel about that series, man. But yeah, like, yeah, that's definitely gonna be a tie. I I really had trouble deciding on this one, and the only reason they gave the Mariners a little kind of edge, you know what? They ain't got no edge. They gonna fucking tie. They gonna tie. That's what I end
I,
up in.
I definitely
I keep
understand.
arriving at I keep arriving at the same thing.
I definitely understand on that one. However, I'm picking the Angels, man. I,
Mm,
it's pissing me off that people
it's
be
pretty
talking about
depressing.
how great Mike Trout is, and yet he have not made the playoffs in the last 5 years. Like, how can you
I
be
saw
this
that.
great of a player?
I saw that.
Now, don't mind. I can understand. It's way more players that have way more important parts to this team. But still, as an organization, if you got a great player in Mike Trout, who people been saying could be one of the greatest players in history, and yet you still
Acco-
fail to at least make the playoffs with this person, just speaks that you're not doing your job. Somebody is not doing their job in that office. So based off the fact that the Angels have Mike Trout and nobody else on the Mariners are even close to Mike Trout, I'm going with the Angels to try to get 3-1. But like Reggie said, I can see this as a tie. I can
That's
actually see it as a tie. Only reason why I'm going Angels is because of Mike Trout. You got to get something done. Just something.
you expecting a huge at least a huge 2 games out of him.
Yes. But that
Okay.
ain't going to mean nothing because they'll probably be the only 2 points that they get. And they'll get a loss 3-2 based off that. So what the hell is that going to prove? Nothing.
I mean, it still adds to his individual stat.
Yeah, but
That doesn't mean in the next 15 years we won't be saying that he's not in the Hall of Fame.
no, he's guaranteed Hall of Fame. It's just the
Guaranteed,
fact.
exactly.
It's just the fact that he has no playoff resume whatsoever.
Which brings my focal point back today.
No,
7 consecutive
Dame got
playoffs.
playoffs. Yeah, he got
Seven
playoffs.
consecutive.
But
But he still has yet to win a ring.
yeah, this man couldn't even get to the point of trying to win a ring.
Well,
Mike Trout
let's
haven't even sniffed a playoff victory. He don't know how it feels to win a playoff. He has
hasn't
never,
Dominic and Sue
huh?
and Dominic and Sue, has he ever won a playoff game?
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl
He did.
with
Before
the
the Lions?
Rams. With the Rams.
With the Rams and lost. But
Shut up. See, you just
let's
wanted to do that on purpose.
let's
That
let's
was the last
look,
game, so I don't even know why you wanted even to add that little bit to it. You just
back
did
to
that on purpose.
baseball. Back to baseball.
You did that on purpose.
Those are our predictions. And we pretty much dead on except for 2 games.
Yeah, but we pretty much agree with each other on 2 games that it could possibly be
A tie.
a tie, and the other one you had just had the Rockies because that's your team. So,
I mean, why not?
but we pretty much solid on this Friday.
On this muscle shirt Friday.
Right. Like we similar in picks, almost similar in muscle shirts. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's
That
gonna
is
be an
crazy.
interesting weekend. We got a lot going on, and I think it's gonna be good, man. Basketball back.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with the. Have you heard any backlash from the whole LeBron being frustrated thing?
I have.
Yeah.
The sports group that I'm in, they are like super LeBron haters. I'm not a LeBron hater to that level, but I can understand the young players actually being upset because they don't want to. I mean, I feel like that they probably felt the same way if Michael Jordan did it back in the day. If he felt like he was in control during 1998, if they had a meeting, something like that, that he wants to be the one up front. That's what LeBron want to do. He want to be the one up front. And the young players like, hey, we all in this together. We all can be up
Exactly.
front.
Exactly. We all have voices. That's I feel the exact same way.
And I can understand why they feel that way.
Yeah.
I can also understand why LeBron feels that way. Because people put him on that pedestal for him to be that leader. He has been that outspoken leader back in the day throughout all social media. And the way people are talked about him, because people don't sit there and normally talk about George Hill. People don't normally just sit there and talk about Russell Westbrook compared to LeBron or Chris Paul compared to LeBron. They talk about LeBron. They want to know what he's doing or what he's thinking, what his mindset is. So
Yeah.
that's with that being said, he feels that way. He feels like he needs to be in the forefront. But the young players, like, no, hell no, we all in this together.
We in this together, and that's the real focal point of this. There should be no I've been doing this or I'm the leader of all of us. It should be a we're in this together because guess what? We are in this together.
Right.
All of us, whether it's LeBron James, whether it's George Hill or we are all black.
Mm-hmm.
We're all still being systematically killed by our oppressors.
Right.
Regardless of the situation, regardless who did it first. Oh, I'm first. Regardless of that, we're in this together.
Facts. That is true. But I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Of
worried
course,
about it too much.
Of course, it's gonna blow up. It's LeBron.
Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna be that serious. They're gonna try to blow it over.
Yeah, of course they are because it's not a big deal when it comes to LeBron. Whatever pedestal you have him at, whatever he does is not gonna be enough to be like, you know what, you ain't really solid like I thought you would.
Right. Right. They ain't gonna look at him like that.
Of
Now,
course.
since basketball is returning, they can all be on his jock strap as he tried to get them a ring. So,
Or lose to the Celtics, which he will do.
or lose to the Clippers, in which I predicted. So that ends this week. We got our predictions in, pretty much similar. A couple of differences, but we both understand each other on that one. Y'all tell me y'all predictions on this upcoming weekend, and check us out. Check us out on podcast. We on Spotify. I believe we finna get on Apple. We on Apple Music. Apple. I think it's Apple Podcast or something like that.
I wouldn't know.
It might be Apple. It might be Apple Music. I gotta check it out. I gotta make sure. Second guess that one. But I know we definitely on Spotify. And No, we're not getting paid from Spotify, but we are happy and glad that they are one of the people who are showing, who are putting our podcast out there for y'all to listen to. So we thank y'all for that. Um, Catch me on Facebook, Lamar SoReal, uh, SoReal Studios, SoReal Sports Talk. Catch me on Instagram, SoReal Studios, my Twitter at TheRealSoReal. You can always see it in the bottom corner. That's always. My skit will debut. Well, not debut. Episode 2 will appear this weekend, so look forward to that. Also, content will be coming out this weekend. I'm probably gonna do commentary on the basketball game. Probably do commentary on the baseball series, whichever one I prefer. More than likely, it'd be the Braves, especially if we win. And I got a sports trivia game show I'm trying to get done. That's in the works, so it should debut sometime this year. What about you, Reggie? What you got?
Y'all can hit me at Facebook at Reggie Walker. I'm on Twitter at Reggie Walker. Um, my skit will finally debut. I know it's been in the works, but just been working out a bunch of kinks, thinking about a bunch of different ideas and formats and stuff like that. But I think I got it, and I feel like y'all will love it. I already love it, and I haven't even recorded it yet. But it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be epic. It'll be on Facebook and Twitter at Reggie Walker. I gotta do a couple tweaks to my YouTube page, but it'll be there too. The link will be up as soon as it debuts this Sunday. Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. And guess what? This SoReal Studios ain't going nowhere. We here. We got y'all. Put your likes up, comments. If y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, of course, we're gonna talk about it. Like, we ain't got this to talk about no way besides the different colors of our muscle shirts and sports.
Right. And
so
similar.
Yeah, that. So yeah, just hit us up. Let us know y'all still there.
Yeah, man. We see the numbers growing, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for
Definitely.
everything y'all doing for us, and we just can't thank y'all enough. Like we always tell y'all, we definitely doing it for y'all. So just keep growing. You keep growing, we're gonna keep showing y'all. So just keep doing what y'all doing, and we're gonna keep doing what we doing.
Definitely.
All right, so I got something cooking in the stove, and I'm finna go ahead and finish that up. So y'all have a good weekend. I know I am. Y'all be careful, be safe out there, wear your mask, and see y'all on Monday. Watch these sports, watch the prelims for the UFC. Definitely try to get them prelims in. Watch the basketball games, watch some baseball games, and we 2 weeks away from football.
Not to mention.
We are 2 weeks away from football. So I know y'all excited on that. So be ready for our football edition, which is coming up, not this coming up Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, the day before Thursday night football. So we will have a football edition, NFL edition podcast on that. All right. We'll see y'all on Monday. Y'all be careful.
All right. Peace and love. Demand justice.
Yes, demand justice.